Hello and welcome to Britannia Waives the Rules channel. I set this channel up, my name's Mike Cashman. It was originally to promote my satirical books and music, and I will talk a little bit more about them. But there's other stuff on there now. There's a number of pieces straight to camera because I did one or two of those and thousands of people watched them, and so I've made some more. There's some comedy with Lord Tory, Mr. Curtis Lee Smug, the Professor occasionally talking about Tory man, and one or two other pieces. But it was originally, as I say, promoting his satirical books. The purpose could be described as working towards honesty in government to avoid deceptions such as Brexit's a trick, not a treat, to work towards a government that was a government of greater integrity, greater competence, and so to challenge hypocrisy, incompetence, cheating, and so on. And that has led me to write initially Brexit's a Trick, Not a Treat. Just started off with a song, Brexitean Fantasy. I shared it on social media. Hundreds of other people did too. And it finished with David Cameron's I Dreamed a Dream. And that led us on to Brexit's a Musical Trick, a full Brexit musical, featuring Cameron, Boris Val Boris, Tereline, Gauvert, Faragier, Corbosch, and many other characters as Boris Val Boris questions whether he should lie or not, and we see how that works out. And a number of very talented singers ended up singing Brexit's a Musical Trick, the CD. The 25 of the top songs on there, and while we were doing it, we recorded some other songs as well, because I'd got another book in preparation. I don't beg pardon, I'm talking Bollocks from the Rose Garden. You may recognise the character on the front. And blow me down, the Sunday Times said, Mike, are you writing Coronavirus the Musical? They'd featured one or two of my earlier pieces in the middle of the Sunday Times, and we thought, you know what? We're producing a number of songs about the 2020 situation of the UK, and we turned that into a 5-act musical. I don't beg pardon. But one of the key songs on there is Britannia Waives the Rules. So this channel was originally called Brexit's a Trick, Not a Treat. And I did have a separate channel, I don't beg pardon. Essentially, the first one of those attracted thousands of subscribers. And so what I've done is I've merged the two rather than trying to maintain two. So there is still the I Don't Beg Pardon channel, but I don't add new stuff to that. So there are all those products. And what I was also aware of is that people were saying, we've lost our sovereignty. We haven't got our sovereignty anymore. And I thought, well, I can deal with that. And so I produced Sovereignty. When you get your sovereignty, it's not all it's cracked up to be, and that retails at £48.52. It is being produced in response to what people wanted for their sovereignty, and so it's a completely empty box. However, just in case people are disappointed, you do get the 3 books and the 2 CDs with that. The CDs, by the way, are also available on USB. And you get some bonus tracks on there as well. And there's a Sovereignty II, which has the USB version. That's £52.48. So that's the sort of stuff that, or that's what the channel was originally designed to promote. There is no charge for viewing the videos on the channel. There's no request for subscription. They're all free to air. What would be good is if you enjoy the videos here, is that you put your hand in your pocket and buy one of the books or all of the books, and CDs or USB. We have some samples from some of them on the channel, but to enjoy the full effect, buy the music. And you know, that seems a reasonable return for having watched some of these videos. I make nothing from this. So the profits from the books and CDs, after we've subtracted the actual costs of printing and the copyright fees we have to pay and so on, but all of that profit per book or CD goes to coronavirus charities, goes to the Disasters Emergency Committee. I have worked on Disasters Emergency Committee projects. I know how rigorous they are in terms of ensuring the right result. Worked on projects in Kenya, Ethiopia. I was in Sierra Leone a lot for Ebola eradication, in Nepal after the earthquake. I know how rigorous DEC is, insisting on ensuring that the right outcomes are achieved, because I've been the person who's been reporting to DEC for those projects. If you want to know more about my background and life story, there is a video that is specifically about that. If you want to know more about why am I holding these things up? They're all on the rack behind me anyway. If you want to know more about why I make these videos, there is a video about that as well. And there are many more, so do search through the back catalogue, as it were. If you find this channel interesting, you'll find lots more there. I perhaps should make some more playlists. I haven't done that yet since the number of videos rocketed. But if you'd like to see any of those, I'd like to see specific playlists, then do make some suggestions in comments on this video. Or, or if you've got anything else that you'd like to say about the channel, then do feel free to comment. Keep it polite, but it would be great to hear from you with any thoughts that you have. Do tell your friends, get them to subscribe, and do buy some of the books and the CDs. But if you've got people that you have arguments with, or that you have had arguments with about politics, why not give them one of the books or the CD? Might open up conversations that have been closed before. Or if there are people who are of a similar mind to yourself, give them a book or a CD as well. It's an unusual present. So that's it. That's Brexit's... no, it was called Brexit's Trick Not a Treat. That is the Britannia Waives the Rules channel. There is one further project. Now this is just a mock-up of a compendium book, Britannia Waives the Rules, which could have the content, or at least most of the content, of all of these three in, plus some of the newer stuff that you might find, some of the scripts for Lord Tory. So no final decisions on that yet, but we're hoping to bring that out in the autumn. Be interesting for your comments on that as well. What would you like to see in Britannia Waives the Rules? Would you like something that has all of the songs, or at least most of the songs of the earlier books in? Would you like to see some of the videos that seem to have raised quite a number of laughs this year? Let me know in the comments. And the reason why on some of the videos I let the camera run on for a little bit after the end is it just gives an opportunity to fit in some of the YouTube suggestions as to other things that you might want to watch. So I'll leave some space on the screen for that. Okay, that really is it. Thank you.